Hey, what's going down, guys? This is Rebel the Bloodshed in Maryland reporting in from Reneberence's channel for his commentary challenge. And that's a picture of Domination, which we will be playing on today. Reneberence is using the P90, and I don't think it's about the gameplay. It never really is. When I watch channels, personally, the ones that I watch, it has nothing to do about gameplay at all. But today, I definitely want to get into the topic of, is Call of Duty getting worse, or is it overplayed? And I'm also going to give myself 30 seconds on the clock to describe my channel, and then I'm going to put 30 seconds on the clock to describe me. So that's going to be kind of hard, I think, to describe myself in 30 seconds. I honestly think I can describe my channel in 30 seconds. I mean, it's a lot to do, but it's a lot easier than describing myself. So in exactly 4 seconds, I'm going to start describing my channel. 30 seconds on the clock. Alright, so my channel is based around Call of Duty as of right now. And I actually have a lot of ideas. I have a lot of series out. The main thing I do, though, is just commentate. I have some Challenge Me videos. I tried to do some montages, but I never really got time for it. I also love doing graphics and making backgrounds and stuff, so I'll probably be doing some speed arts here soon. And just like Reneberence, I love giving back to the community. I love giving back to my subscribers the best that I can. Sometimes you can't always do as much as you want to, but yeah, that's my channel summed up in about 30 seconds. And honestly, that's what I love so much about Reneberence, is the fact that he's willing to take the time to comment on all of his videos. He's really dedicated to his subscribers. He's dedicated to the community as a whole. I mean, you hear him talk about it. He wants to start a community channel when he gets bigger and stuff. But definitely, I owe Reneberence a lot personally. He's what got me back into YouTube. He sent me a message one day saying he liked my content, and you know, if I get some time, check him out. And I did, and basically couple weeks of commenting and talking to him, you know, he finally said to me one day, you should start making videos again. And since that point, that's what I did, you know. Probably within a week of talking to him and him saying that, I started making videos again. It was called Coming Back, if you want to go to my channel and check it out. Maybe there'll be a link in the description, but because of him, I started uploading again. So personally, I owe a lot more to him than maybe some other people, and I'll never forget that. 30 seconds on the clock to describe myself. Alright, describing myself in 30 seconds. I am a YouTube commentator. I would love to be a film director in the future, and I'm really just a laid-back person. I'm lax, I'm easygoing, and I'm very open-minded. Even if I have my own opinions, I don't mind hearing someone out. I don't judge someone until I know them, and then, you know, I'll start putting myself in their shoes when I can figure out their mindset. And that's the best I can do in 30 seconds to describe myself. Alright, so now that we got all of that stuff out of the way, let's get to the main topic of the video. And that is Call of Duty getting worse? Or is it just being overplayed? And honestly, I think the question is really, I don't know. There's a lot of different ways you can look at it. Is Call of Duty getting worse? Technically, yes. And why do I say that? The economy. Now, you might be wondering, why would the economy play into a game getting better or worse? And honestly, it's right there in the question. If the economy's down, that means money's short. And when money's tight, you can't do as much with something that you want. And you can look at it. Ever since Modern Warfare 2, the quality of the game has not been the same. Now, I'm not saying that Modern Warfare 2 was the best Call of Duty ever made. I'm simply stating that it was the most well put together game overall. It had its things. Before you start spamming the comments, just hear me out on things. It had its flaws, yes, but it had the best graphics out there. It doesn't make a game bad or good, but it does show how much time you put into it, the engine and all that. And honestly, I just can't say that the games have gotten better since Modern Warfare 2. I think the problem is that they've started to overthink themselves, and they keep ripping games off every year. The good thing that Call of Duty and Activision have done is they have two separate franchises to say, with the Treyarch and Black Ops and what was Infinity Ward and the Modern Warfare series. And the games were technically, I guess, in production for 2 years before they came out with a new one, and they just had it rotating every year. I think that Call of Duty shot themselves in the foot by releasing the game every year, because it kind of goes into, are the games getting worse or overplayed? I would honestly say that the games aren't really getting worse. It's just that they're being overplayed. And by that, I mean, think about the first time you ever rode a roller coaster. Honestly, your first 5 times of riding that roller coaster are going to be simply amazing. But about the 10th time, you're like, alright, I'm done with this. You're going to need something better, something different. And Call of Duty hasn't really done anything different. Modern Warfare 3 is just honestly a worser version of Modern Warfare 2. Going on the engine, the graphics, the fact that they had the lag comp that really just screwed everyone that had good internet. And definitely Black Ops 2, I should say, I think is trying to bring that new element. Is trying to bring a new factor that makes Call of Duty different. And sometimes change is good, sometimes change is bad. We gotta see how Treyarch goes with this, and hope that they put enough time into the game. I believe that Activision, they've put out good games every year for Call of Duty on the most part. I hope that they're not rushing these games into production too soon. If they could just give it a little bit more time and be able to spend a little bit more time and money before they release the game, I think that would be the best thing. And honestly, Call of Duty has the ability to sit on its games a little bit longer to produce something of higher quality and give the fans what they want. But at the same time, I believe that the fans have pushed Activision into releasing a game every year by the demand. The demand's there, production needs to be there, and that's what Activision has tried to do for the community. But at the same time, has the community maybe led to the game being diminished and not as good as it should be? Now, saying that, I mean, think about Call of Duty 4 and even Call of Duty 5. The things that were so amazing about the game was the fact that you get into a game, almost everyone had a mic, and the objective was to win as a team. That's not what Call of Duty is anymore. It's not about playing as a team and winning. Call of Duty has turned into a me thing. It has turned into, oh, I'm going to get the most kills on my team. And instead of, working as a team, I'm going to be by myself. That's what the game has turned into. It's turned into, I'm going to worry about my KD, and I'm going to worry about getting the most kills. If I have to step on some people to do that, that's fine. If we lose the game for me to do that, that's fine. Now, I'm not saying that's everybody, but that has become the majority of what the game has been about. Call of Duty as a whole has been diminished because of those 3 factors. Because the game has been overmade, it's been overplayed, and it's been diminished by the community. All 3 factors has led to the game not being as enjoyable as it once was. Now, leave your opinions in the comments down below. I mean, that's just how I see it. If you see it different, make a video response to it. I love seeing video responses, and I don't think they're used enough. Alright guys, you have been on Reneberance's channel, and I have been Rebel MD, all the E's are 3's. Watch some more videos, and hope you guys have enjoyed this video.